I
Yeah.
think they need to grab early, and Gasrol was actually a beast. He popped Diva ult in the beginning of a fight and then had it at the end. So I am confident they should be able to do a grab bomb combo. But on the side of Chinese Takeout Academy, they do also have a grab as well. With Small Squid having to reset, there is not going to be a Diva bomb. But they do have a
Yeah.
sound barrier.
Absolutely. So that's not going to save them from the bomb, but they're going to be
No.
trying to. Ghost Pepper is going to try and hold this bridge as much as possible. It looks like Chinese Takeout Academy wants to go through White Room. Again, this seems to be their preferred method of attack as they try to challenge this Reinhardt comp in these small quarters. I think that he uses that grab early, and Gasrol also throws out the Diva Bomb, finds two despite not hitting the boosters first. Zorpazorp is going to find that guy Tyler in the back, and with the grab coming out from Pats, it's going to lock down the members of Ghost Peppers, but there's not going to be a ton of follow-up there. And though, as I say that, Pats does find Thick Daddy as well as Gasrol's mech before Kiwu takes out Ghostbows on the Brigida duel there. And with H2O being focused here as well, he should be taken out, and that should be the last of the remaining members of Ghost Peppers on this point, as Chinese Takeout Academy should take the flip back. Though, as I say that, the last second contest from that guy Tyler and H2O should end just about now. We'll see if Big Daddy can actually come back in and touch the point in time. The boops are there, however, and he's not going to make it. So that's even despite the DC.
Yeah, hot diggity damn, that looked very clean. So
Absolutely.
my thought process was, if you're running floats, you want to fight out in the open, right? It gives,
Exactly.
gives the Winston room to dive, get his sort of burst damage combo off when he goes in, and isolate the backline. But what they did in the White Room in that first fight on the CTA side was basically they went in and the Winston just zapped a bunch of people, and it was like they could not disengage in time. So, I mean, I like that too. I like it.
Yeah, and now we have the McFloats coming up on the side. Well, kind of. We have Thick Daddy on a signature hero. I'm excited to see how this plays out, actually, as they both take the courtyard here. Reinhardt's battling it out. Zorpazorp sort of swinging his hammer into Chaos's shield. And we now have both teams moving into point here, trading damage back and forth, though Chinese Takeout Academy is taking a lot more as 7 goes down to Thick Daddy's hook and melee. That's going to open up the fight and allow for a lot more damage coming up from the side of Ghost Peppers here, as we now have Zorpazorp falling to Thick Daddy as well. Kiwu falls in the mix too, with the anti-nade coming out on the Pats is going to fall, and with the mech going down, that's going to be easy first take for Ghost Peppers.
Oh man, I really think that the Hog took them by surprise there, and I'm expecting great things from you, Thick Daddy, since Hog is your signature hero. So when they pushed in on the side of CTA, they did so kind of messily. And it just allowed for that hook to come through in the moment that they were down one. It just beginning of the end.
We have the beat as well as the nano come out to save Chaos here. He's going to take out Zorpazorp on the back of that Earth Shatter that he used, as well as Shinrakai, and they're going to push up and get aggressive here. 7 does trade out Chaos, but that's going to be just the parting blow as they hold this door.
I'm really confused as to why they used Sound Barrier there. It didn't seem like there were that many people who were critical on the side of Ghost Peppers.
Chaos, and they overlapped it with the Nano.
Yeah, I was gonna say the Nano alone should have been enough.
Yeah. So we're gonna have the side of Chinese Takeout Academy move back in to this courtyard, try and take some space here, because Zorpazorp's just sort of swinging around. 7 gets a nice pick onto Ghostbows to open this up.
Oh my
initially.
goodness.
Really, 7's been impressing on this Zenyatta. We have the combo come out from the grab bomb. Small Squid finds 2 in the back, an additional 2.
Small
somewhat
Squid!
later. I think that was a boop kill onto Thick Daddy somehow, due to that Diva mech. And Chinese Takeout Academy is going to take the point for the first time.
That was a very, very clean
that was
grab
a large
bomb combo.
for
Yes.
Small Squid.
I see what you did there. I like it. I like it.
And we have Ghost Peppers coming back to this point. We have Ghostbows up on the high ground here. That guy Tyler gets a nice anti-nade onto Zorpazorp and is going to take him down. Thick Daddy popping that whole Hog is going to throw everyone from Chinese Takeout Academy back.
Oh no.
And the Thick Daddy is going to try and brawl out this Brig. Who wins in a Hog v Brig duel? And we have Small Squid actually taking out Chaos on the point. 7's going to set up there. There's a Diva Bomb. 7 is actually going to be able to pop the trance in time to save himself from the impending explosion. A nice shatter from Zorpazorp is going to take down that guy Tyler as well as Thick Daddy. And Shinra Kai is going to get a boot kill onto Ghost Boast. This should be Chinese Takeout Academy holding on for the meantime.
So that fight started with Kiwi on break being caught out on the left-hand side, and I really thought that they were going to die because their whole team was on point, and then Kiwi was just out on the left. But they moved back, regrouped with their Ryan, and they were able to hold. Oh, great bubble.
A nice pull as well as followed by the bubble from on Kiyu. Pops that rally as well as the grab bomb combo. But Pats is just going to kill them anyway before the bomb even explodes. Seven following up as well with a nice double kill. I think that he's just going to take a small walk over a long ledge.
I think that it might be time to switch off of this McCree.
And the Hog, maybe? The Hog hasn't gotten a ton of value outside of that first fight. They've really been playing around it well. That bubble's always there, right? But we're going to have the Hog still coming in. We still have the McCree as well, even after using that ult. Gasrel also used... a nice hook onto Kiwu. Isn't going to find anything. A Earthshatter comes out, finds just Chaos, though he's nano boosted, but with that Discord, he's still going to take low and is taken out. And we have Kiwu on the back on Ghost Boast, who's going to fall. Shinra Kai finds another kill onto that guy Tyler, and that means that it's easily in favor of Chinese Takeout Academy here, as everyone it's just cleanup kills at this point. The transfer good measure, and that's going to be Chinese Takeout Academy taking the second point, and with it, the map.
I'm really impressed by what CTA's bring to the table. Gazorpazorp had like 2 fat shatters, one of which was just like it was a cleanup fight and it caught the Hog and the Ana unawares, and the other one was really massive. Also great play by not so small squid.
I don't know, I still think, big play from a small squid,
Okay, fine, I'll give it to you.
But yeah, all around, like, that was very clean play from Chinese Takeout Academy. The ult combos were on point. The just sort of like playing around as a team. I mean, Seven was killing it on that Zen.
Were you just speccing Seven? Be honest here.
It's not my fault. He appeared in the kill feed so many times.
The moment he appeared on the kill feed, I feel like you just hit your like whatever key he was on and just started speccing him.
Yeah, it was basically like, Owl Spectator client, the all access pass, where all I spec is Zens. But so the next map is going to be Junkertown, it looks like. Do we think we'll see more Hog?
Well, with a sort of the classic Orisa Hog pulled pork combo, possibly. If Hog can lock down one of the flanks, or just if they could get the pulled pork combo off, I think it could be strong.
Absolutely. I mean, I think that CTA is probably going to run goats of some variety. Like, their goats is really clean, so I think they'll probably stick to that. But I'm hoping that we see some innovation on the side of Ghost Peppers, maybe a pirate ship. That might be fun. I don't know who would play the Bastion. But maybe Ghost Boast could do it. Looks like we have some swaps coming in as Nursey comes in. Subbing out for Gasroll, interestingly. So Nursey as a support coming in for Gasroll, who's an off tank.
I'm so sorry. I had to mute myself because I had a bug in my throat and I was violently coughing, and that would have just sounded absolutely horrible on on camera. So I apologize for that. You had to sort of hold down the fort for about a minute there. But I am back now. No more frog in my throat. Yeah, I think, I don't know. There's a few contenders for the Bastion position if they do decide to run the pirate ship. It's keep things interesting.
Maybe Nursey will run it, pull out that Bastion.
The clutch Bastion.
Exactly.
I mean, Gazorpazorp has the Hammond icon, so I'm actually like somewhat hoping
Hammond?
for like it could work, right? There's so much open space, and they're like these sort of different high grounds.
But like, if Ghost Pepper just doesn't play goats, then I feel like it won't get a lot of value, right?
If it causes enough disruption for CTA to move in and capitalize, then I think it could work. I mean, Hammond is such like an X factor, right? You don't know where he's gonna roll. You don't know where he's gonna pile drive. You just don't know. And then he rolls away and he comes back, and it's just like a silent, large rolling assassin, really.
Not so silent, but yes, certainly somewhat terrifying. But yeah, I mean, I think that Hammond is actually really good against Bunker in some senses, right? Because you do get like the knock up above the shield, right? Um, but it looks like, okay, so we have defense coming up from the side of Chinese Takeout Academy. It looks like they're going to run goats. So no Hammond on the side from Gazorp.
I'm disappointed, man. I'm really disappointed. But on the side of Ghost Peppers, yep, you have the bunker comp. So anything to enable Thick Daddy to do his hawk thing, I think is basically what they're going with here. Um, Thick Daddy's hog is has been known to be very OP, so I am not surprised they went with that. I think
Absolutely.
they're going to, they could potentially have some problems, but I believe that, Tyler and Ghost Bows can pop off.
Absolutely. So we're going to have Chaos take control of this cart. The double snipers are going to be trying to get through this Ryan shield on the side of on the side of Chinese Takeout Academy. That guy Tyler is going to take the long flank on the left side, far away from Coast, as Ghost Boast is probably going to loop around towards Coast and try and get some things that way. So a nice double flank that they have coming out from the side of Ghost Peppers here, as the cart's sort of moving up. That guy Tyler is now in position in the window behind. 7 gets an early pick on a Chaos. This killer Zen over here. But Thick Daddy does kill Kiwiyu, evening out the fight. That's going to favor the offense here, as Ghost Peppers just needs to wait a little bit longer for Chaos to get back on this Orisa. And the shield is already there, so Chinese Takeout Academy is going to back out. Give some space, wait for their regroups to come back
That
in.
guy Tyler,
Oh,
you are
in no man's land, surrounded. But
regroup with their team!
Thick Daddy almost gets the Zen, but 7 has the trance just in time. Gazorp with the sniping fire strike onto that guy Tyler is going to finish him off after his epic sojourn behind enemy lines there. Pass is going to be likewise behind enemy lines. Gets hooked, anti-nated, and killed. Executed there. Ghost Boast is going to take a wide flank here, try to get some things there. The dragons come through and do find 7, who doesn't have that transcendence since he used it earlier. Small Squid does get a return kill onto Ghost Boast, but that's going to be kind of too little too late at this point, especially as Small Squid loses the mech and is off the edge.
I mean, if Small Squid unfortunately hadn't gone to chase, I think the Widow was very, very low. Could have negated that. I don't know. Could have just maybe held a little bit better. Who knows?
They were a little scattered on that, right?
Yeah, they really were.
Back, I think they really got distracted in a lot of ways and kind of fell apart a little bit. As we have them setting up on high ground now with a floats comp for the second point. Gazorp back on his I think signature Winston at this point. I'm really hoping to see good things. Small Squid gets an early kill onto that guy Tyler. That means Ghost Peppers is just gonna back out and wait for the regroup. As I say that though, they commit the nano boost onto Thick Daddy, trying to get him up to. He has Whole Hog already, is not going to pop it though. Gazorp does take an anti-nade, falls very low. Pats gets the kill onto Thick Daddy though, with the help of that Discord orb from 7. And this should be the sign here for Ghost Peppers to try and get out, especially as that guy Tyler falls. Kiwiyu does try to take out the Orisa, but backs out.
I thought that the nano boost going through would mean the whole hog in somebody's face.
Yeah, he seemed very hesitant to pop that one. And when he didn't, I thought that he didn't have it yet, and that's why they nanoed him to get it. But either way, they save that whole hog for the next fight. They also still have the supercharger in effect. Gazorp is going to take position on the high ground behind Chaos. Probably look for a drop down here. And with it, the grab comes out from the side of Chinese Takeout Academy, followed up by the bomb. Small Squid gets another huge bomb, taking out 2 members despite the trance that's coming out from H2O. And with Pats getting a kill onto Nursey and Ghost Boast falling, that's going to be a successful hold from the Chinese Takeout Academy.
Yeah, I think there was a call to break Orisa's shield as fast as possible because it was already kind of low when that fight first started. And they pulled, the grab bomb combo, but yeah, good bomb.
Absolutely. And so we have Ghost Peppers moving back in here with a rally coming out, as well as the dragons. The bongos get popped as well. with Kiyu having that rally and the Transcendence coming out, that's a lot of sustain on the side of Chinese Takeout Academy. The Nano Boost is going to come out onto Thick Daddy, I believe, who has that whole hog, takes out Small Squid's mech, and followed up kills onto Small Squid and the rest of the members. So that means Chinese Takeout Academy has to give a lot of space here, especially as Pats gets that late stagger kill.
I can understand why they went Winston because of, the high ground, low ground, especially on the streets phase. But I think they might want to go
Against this hog, I
right.
think, yeah.
Yeah.
And the bunker comp
It's
there.
a free shatter, right? It's for the most part if you move behind the resist shield.
Absolutely. I mean, there's not a ton of value that's going to come out from Primal Rage on this point. We have a last-second contest coming out from Chinese Takeout Academy. 7 is going to take down that guy Tyler, which means an advantage in the favor of Chinese Takeout Academy, but they are so low on the side there. 7's at 1 health, basically. Zorp does kill Ghost, but Pats falls in return, as well as Small Squid's mech falling, and Thick Daddy popping that whole hog is going to take down Small Squid, as well as probably Shinrakai here. Oh, Kiwiyu with the save comes in with the shield dash as well as the armor pack, and with 7 with popping this Transcendence, they might be able to hold out for a lot longer, as Zorp goes on to Nursey, popping that Primal Rage just to get her. 7's going to take down his counterpart in H2O, and that means that, and especially with Chaos falling, Ghost Peppers is going to back out here. Thick Daddy looks for one last pick, and that's the go signal for Chinese Takeout Academy to move further here. Kiwiyu versus Ghost Boast, the battle of the stuns. Thick Daddy doesn't find any purchase with that hook, and Chinese Takeout Academy is going to move back to the cart to defend.
Oh my goodness. That stun and then the trance, that was so clutch.
That was huge.
The stall and yeah, it was just really, really good teamwork on
Really well
the side
done.
of CTA.
So Chaos moves over to the Reinhardt.
Flank.
Oh, and Zorp is on Nursey once again, looking for that, as well as the McCree now. Thick Daddy does take down 7, and with the dragons coming out from Ghost Peppers, Chinese Takeout Academy is going to be zoned off the cart. Zorp's going to run back. Pats does take out Thick Daddy, but Zorp is going to fall at the hands of Ghost Post. The Nano coming out of Chaos, as well as the Trance from H2O, means that Chaos is never going to die for the duration of this fight. Kiwiyu is going to fall courtesy of Ghost Post once again, and with the members getting zoned off, they're going to take this point in relatively quick fashion.
Oh,
As I say that, they're down to 2 minutes, so that wasn't the quickest point to take.
the sleep plus the
Oh no, small
plus the
squid.
charge.
Oh, the smallest of squids. In that baby diva form.
Yeah. Let's see. On the side of CTA, they have the sound barrier to work with.
Zorp is onto the Reinhardt now.
Yes. I think it's a good call,
Oh.
especially versus the hog.
And they're going to rotate underground, come up behind. The stun comes out of the Zorp, but the shield is there. A huge shatter comes out from Chaos, and Ghostbos finds 1 with that Deadeye. I thought he was going to get more, but I think he was blocked out by the Fidget Spinner. But that doesn't matter. The entirety of the kills going the way of Ghost Peppers here, as they're going to get really good card progress.
Okay, was Ghostpost did he get booped onto the fidget spinner? Or was he already on there?
I think he must have gone up there before. Like, what would have booped him? Like maybe like the Lucio plus the Brig? I don't know. It seemed like it would be hard to get up there. That guy Tyler's going to find 2 at the beginning of this fight, so this is
that
really
was
good for Ghost Peppers.
900 IQ dragons.
Absolutely, and 4-7 going down means that the trance is not available for this fight, and they're just going to push it through here. The Nano secures that, and really fast point 3 after a struggle on point 2 there.
Yeah, basically they took one fight and then they pretty much took one fight early by, rounding the fidget spinner. And then they invested the dragons, which basically got 2. And all the while they had pretty much the whole entire team on the cart. So it went super fast going into last point. Well played.
Absolutely, and they also had that epic stagger onto Small Squid there.
Yes,
Small
which
Squid at
that
the very
basically
beginning.
ensures at least a third of the last point is pretty much free as they're waiting for regroups, because that's what you have to do when you play goats. You have to be 6 in order for goats to work. So yeah, I am impressed by the sort of pressure that they're exerting onto this CTA's goats, because CTA's goats is pretty clean. I mean, they know their win conditions, they pull off the combos, they have, this 2 support alts, for defense. So it's a testament to GP's skill, I think, that they are able to keep the pressure ongoing and just for like a really, really quick cap on third.
Absolutely. And now we have a 2-2-2 coming out from Ghost Peppers here. So eschewing the goats are bunker comp and looking more at that double hit scan with McCree and Ash. Kind of an interesting comp here for Ghost
All
Peppers.
right. McCree
This
has
might just
got to be for the
comfort.
Rhine shield. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, certainly there's a lot of value to the stun there, especially, like, that's basically what the main stun they have, right? They don't have a break or anything. The Dynamite's going to be great against this Goats comp. And we already see Seven go very low at the beginning of this fight. He's healed back up, though, and they're going to get a fair bit of card progress. A nice hook onto Absorb, the bubble is there, keeping him nice and healthy. He's going to fall to half with this engagement here. But still a lot of damage getting traded back and forth. Ghost Peppers is going to go very low, and that guy Tyler gets taken out. Kiwiu gets taken out by Thick Daddy in return. And the Reinhardts are swinging each other in the back as Chaos tries to charge Small Squid and misses and gets taken out by Patson as a consequence. Zorb gets slept in the backline. Nursey's about half, but is going to be able to get out. Small Squid takes down Ghost Boast, and with H2O falling, that means that I think Chinese Takeout Academy should have an easy cap here on point A.
They just pretty much rolled the cart straight out of spawn and like ran at them while escorting the payload. And
Yeah, I think Ghost
that's
Peppers
pretty
was
much
like
Ghost for you.
waiting, right? Like waiting for an opportunity with, especially with that hook. And as I say this, Think Daddy gets punished by Shinrakai, and with Absorb taking down Chaos, they're gonna get even more car progress onto second.
Yeah, I mean, what are you going to do if they just run at you? I think that guy Tyler tried to sort of position away to get damage, like on a flank, but he's just so easily punished, as a McCree. He doesn't have the tools to sort of like, or mobility to get out. So,
Yeah, I mean, I think the crucial part is that they're not really taking advantage of high ground here. Though, as I say that, they're positioning up on high ground now.
they're
The first
working
point
on it.
Yeah, they gave up high ground very early in the first point there, and I think that was to their detriment because you can just get sped on so quickly. The Bob comes out as well as the grab bomb combo from the Chinese Takeout Academy side, but the bomb misses it just barely the grab there. And with that guy Tyler in the back takes out 3. I think that he's going to take on Zorb, and so this should be Ghost Peppers finally stabilizing on this defense.
That was beautiful McCree positioning. It was beautiful. Then it just like I knew what he was gonna do when he went up on the high ground. He took some like pot shots, but then like the moment that his team got him set up, pressed that Q and then got through with the Deadeye. It was
And
very,
also
very well
right
played.
after the bomb, right? So the team's
Yes.
remeching there. He doesn't have the defense matrix in time. Just all around clutch play.
All right. Well, let's see. It's gonna be the battle of the Rhines with both Rhines having shatters here. Nursey is closer to a nano.
That's
So
a nice leap onto that guy. Tyler is going to take him out of the fight for a little bit longer. Ghostbos takes out 7 though in return. Really unfortunate there. So they're not going to have that Ana on the side of CTA. I think Daddy's going to pop the whole hog here and is going to take out Zorb. Kiwiu is a little late on that stun there. And will probably get taken out here shortly, surrounded by 3 members with the shield bash not finding a ton of purchase there. Kiwi does take out H2O on the X though, but that Lucio will be back in the fight in short order. Pass does take down Nursey,
oh
however.
no.
This is
Oh
quite
no.
the battle of the Zorb countercharges Chaos in the back there. A huge slam comes out from
Massive!
Chaos,
No!
but no one's there. Oh, Chaos. I
If
think
you
he
had
wants
the
that one back.
nano, yeah, if you had the nano there, but you were
But
so
Nursey
far
fell.
forward.
Oh, that's just a series of unfortunate events there.
It really was.
And in return, Gazorpazorp's gonna throw out his shatter, but gets slept and taken down by Thick Daddy with that hook. The Bob is going to come in now as well. Thick Daddy's gonna pop that whole hog, try and push everyone back to this grab. They don't have the bomb to come to follow up on it. And with that guy Tyler on the Pharah now, he's actually gonna take out Small Squid in the Baby Diva form. The Nano comes out onto Thick Daddy now, looking for targets, but I think they're mostly dead at this point. Seven's alone in near the cart, gets taken out in short order.
Last-ditch hero sleep on the chaos there.
Yeah.
It was a good attempt, but yeah. They are switching to a McGoats on the side of CTA to counter that Pharah. I think the Pharah is a really, really smart pick. they
That's
don't
really
really
good.
necessarily have an answer to it. And if they do, it, forces a switch, which,
Or
is, I don't
diverting
know.
the attention of Anna.
Yeah, yeah. Oh my goodness, that
Feels like, oh,
dynamite.
that's a
Did you see
nice
that
dynamite. That
massive
was
dynamite?
huge. Absolutely. Pats is going to take out that guy Tyler, however.
Oh
So they're
no,
up
they're
one.
needed.
Small Squid gets taken out of the neck when the Gazorpazorp gets nanoed and then slept. So he's going to be sleeping off the effects of that one. Kiwiyu is going to take over main tank duties and bash out Chaos. Small Squid is going to
Small
take out
squid as mini diva.
Small Diva. Chaos gets a huge shatter onto Gazorpazorp and Kiwiyu and take out both of them. Oh, Shinrakai takes that pin, but Pat's the hero, kills Chaos in mid-charge, saving him from certain death there. But with the anti-nade coming up from Nursey, Shinrakai's going to fall to that guy Tyler. The battle with the Annas in the back is obviously going to take a little while here, as Seven and Nursey are just firing shots at each other.
What is going
Seven,
on?
the stagger, unfortunately. I think that Seven just should have
Yes.
stood still there. As they now only have a minute to finish this point out.
It was actually a funny duel because it was Nursey versus Seven, right? And then
Yeah.
the H2O comes in. He's like, I gotta help my boy out because Nursey was actually lower than Seven was. That was a little funny interaction there.
The sport duels. So we now have Ghost Pepper set up on the high ground here. Thick Daddy's poking away on the low ground. The Ghost Ghost is going to be trying to get a huge dynamite. They don't have a Diva yet. Small Squid is still in that mini Diva form. Poor Bob gets slept immediately, as is what usually happens. Ghost Ghost is going to take out Pats, and with Thick Daddy popping that whole hog and finding lots of value, it's another hold for Ghost Peppers here at the final hour. And at this point, they might not even be able to get back in time.
I don't think they can.
Especially with Seven getting staggered out here again. They're not going to be able to get 6 at the very least. They might be able to get 1 with Pat's popping that Deadeye. And yeah, that's going to be Ghost Peppers taking map number 2.
What a chaotic series of events. No pun intended on for chaos.
There was a lot of like, I don't want to say like comedy of errors, but yeah, it's just very unfortunate events of like things that just happen that like are 1 in a million, it feels like, right? So
Yeah.
there was especially like Chaos, like, charged, or who was it? No, it was I think it's Zorpazorp, charged H2O, and then got like, like really unlucky, charged pin, but then, Zorpazorp got killed mid pin. Chaos had that huge shatter and then killed. And same with and Zorpazorp also had a huge shatter that got slept. So yeah, very interesting match between these two teams here.
Yeah, it just honestly seemed like it was just, hey, I'm gonna press Q, guys. Hey, I'm gonna press Q, guys. Hey, I'm gonna press Q, guys. It was very, very, very chaotic. I mean, we
Which
saw like
seems like such
flashes
a
of
stark
it.
contrast from the last map, right? Where it was very clean, especially on
It
the side
was a
of
lot
CT.
cleaner, but there was like flashes of sort of like just random alts. Like I don't know if you remember the shatter that Gazorpazorp had on the Hog and the Ana, which I
Yeah.
actually thought was really good. Cause like the Hog was just like, hey, what are you gonna do to me, Ryan? What are you gonna do to me, Ryan? You can't do anything to me. Oh, just kidding, as he gets shattered. But yeah, it is certainly like both these teams are giving us so much to talk about with just like the amount of Qs that are pressed per fight. I was a little bit sad I didn't get to see a barrage. I really wanted like a fat barrage,
That's
but
true.
I mean, they were playing very spread, which is like you have the Hog on the front for the pressure on their front, and then the Pharah just sort of like doing damage behind them. And unfortunately, Small Squid was not in mech, so they like just. I think she should have been spamming like behind, not in the front, because she was with their Reinhardt
Yeah.
in that fight. And if she got in mech, I think it might have been a little
Like
bit
even if she
different.
got it and like pressed Q at that point, she would have been in the thick of things and could have been taken out anyway. So yeah, probably better to be safe positioning there from Small Squid further in the back.
Yeah,
But there
yeah.
was also that Ash that threw in the Bob like immediately as they were charging in. So
Yes, yeah. Just
um, the next map is going to be Volskaya. Uh, as we move into there, what do you expect to see? More goats probably?
Goat seems to be the comp of the day, but you know what? Ghost Peppers is forcing CTA to switch onto like a goat's variant, or perhaps even to like switch to basically non-goats.
Especially with those Pharah picks, right? I think that's probably
Yeah,
the most crucial part. Um,
yeah. I wouldn't be surprised if Ghost Peppers decides to like throw in a Pharah in there again. Um, Dynamite is also like really, really OP against goats, I think in general. So I, could see like a Pharah Ash combo, which is what they were working with on the last time.
I mean, I'm a little sad that Commander Huey isn't in for this one because he has a nasty Pharah, as well as a nasty Junkrat, right?
Oh,
Um,
you're
on the
right.
side of Ghost
We're
Peppers.
missing Huey here. I'm so used
Yeah.
to seeing him on Burn that like I actually forgot he
Yeah.
switched. But no matter. What do you want to see from CTA in this match?
100% Gazorba on Hammond. Volskaya
Right?
it.
Right?
Triple
I,
DPS. Like, if
I
there was
think.
any time to pull it out, it'd be Volskaya A, right?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Just
Um,
basically so many flanks and high ground that you can take that's like unexpected. It's gonna at least catch somebody out, right?
yeah, it's
So
so open, and yeah, just all these crossfires that you can set up. The downside is that Ghost Peppers doesn't seem to want to run goats for the most part, right? Like Thick Daddy wants to be on that hog. I think they're probably gonna run some sort of bunker comp on point A, maybe. I don't know. Chaos is really good on that Reinhardt, so I think he'll probably stick on that. With sort of Thick Daddy doing the hog thing.
hmm. It does put the Rhino at a disadvantage if you don't have a Zarya,
It does.
but
I mean, I think that basically H2O has to be really judicious with his speed use, right? Because
yes,
basically, like, it's all on him to save that Reinhardt.
yes, I agree. But the way that Ghost Peppers has been playing around it, it's just sort of like you don't have to focus our Ryan if our hog is in your face. You don't
That
have to
is true.
focus our Ryan if we have two other DPS doing so much damage to you. Like, you don't have to focus our
Basically,
Ryan at
season
all, pretty
one
much.
MSXML strats right there.
Yes,
With
yes.
Thick Daddy on the Roadhog flanks, the DPS doing their thing, and Chaos just kind of doing his thing.
Well, it is working out for them so far. Um, I think that if they regroup and sort of like push as one as Ghosts, I mean, you saw how dominant CTA was when they pushed as one. They just steamrolled like on the first point. And I think if we see that again, I don't know. It could be possibly an
Oh,
effective
he's
counter.
still my beating heart. Chaos. No T. I think
Oh,
he's teasing us though. Maybe
no, no,
not.
no,
I
no,
don't
no,
know.
no, no, no. No,
Is this
this is a
happening?
viable strat. Triple DPS.
That is true, but you
Wait,
have a
what
Brig
is this?
Lucio. I don't know if that's a viable strat. Maybe Nursey goes onto Mercy in this case. We do have on the side of CTA Ana Goats coming out.
Yeah. Oh man, I think Sevens might be having a hard time. There it is. There's the pharmacy.
Yep, exactly.
Or wait,
It looks like
Far Nursey? Far Nursey? Eh?
Pharmacy.
Eh?
I like it. I like it. So we are gonna have this triple DPS Hammond comp come out from the side of Ghost Peppers. I'm really excited to
Oh.
see what Chaos can do on this
Did you
Hammond.
see that like fire strength that got the Sombra?
Oh no, Ghost is not having a
Gazorpazorp.
map so far. Quite the snipe on Gazorpazorp's part there. And yeah, Ghostbusters looks really hesitant to push in here. Chaos is going to get slept immediately as he comes in. That's a little unfortunate. The Pharmacy is on the point now, as well as Chaos. Chaos just, creating some chaos. Small Squid is going to get that bubble and get back to his team. Chaos just booping everyone around. They're going to be zoned back into this Mega Health Pack room as Ghost Peppers is going to take control of the hut. Pats is going to push out a little
I
bit.
think that's smart.
And now with Chaos, he does the Hell Driver, but gets pushed on the point immediately. Shinra Kai falls low and gets taken out by that guy Tyler with the spam from Pharah there. There's really nothing going to contest that Pharah there, as Zorpazorp is going to charge in as a last-ditch effort. Small Squid is going to fall, and with that, I think that's going to go the way of Ghost Peppers. It's just cleanup kills now.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know if you saw what happened, but it seemed like their initial first push failed on the side of GP, with Chaos getting slapped, but
Yep.
they were so focused on him that the
They said
pharmacy
it
combo.
every cooldown on him, right? Like this is
Yes,
basically like, what happens with, Chengdu Hunters with Among. It's like they just, if you spend all the cooldowns on that Hammond, there's nothing left for the rest of the team and they just go free reign.
exactly. And so like the pharmacy combo just like flanked behind, and like they were taking damage from 3 different sources, and they like just didn't know how to deal with it. And that is what I feel like GP is thriving on.
And we now have a barrage on the side of Ghost Peppers. That guy Tyler is flanking around on Coast, looking for a good opportunity. Small Squid is onto him, however, and is zoning him away for the moment. Probably saving that DM just in case he decides to press that Q button in barrage. The rest of the team from Ghost Peppers is posturing around the door still. Engage is going to pop that rally early on, get some armor around, try and take out H2O. The Dragons is come out from Ghost Peppers now, zoning members of Chinese Takeout Academy across the point. Ghost Post is going to pop that EMP and hit 4 members. Chaos is going to take out Engage, and with the barrage coming out, that's going to take down the Squid, small Squid. But Squid is going to take out that guy Tyler in return, but the res is there to bring them back up to near full strength as H2O falls. 7 with a last-second contest on this Transcendence, keeping Pats alive. Try and do some damage here. Engage is going to pop onto that Hammond to come back as well. Zorp is on the point, and with the sound barrier keeping him nice and healthy, and with Nursey falling especially, that should signal the end of Ghost Pepper's push here.
Yeah.
As Ghost Post should get out.
That was beautifully executed there. With the EMP, the barrage. I don't know if the sound barrier was needed. I'll be perfectly honest.
I think it was probably a little too early, right?
Yeah, I think so too. I think
'Cause
if they
they
had a
lost
sound barrier, yeah, if they had sound barrier to sustain for the grab,
Yeah,
I think it would have been better. But
absolutely.
yeah, Pats actually is coming close on another grab. That's
That was,
actually awesome.
amazing
Yeah,
fight
that's
on
insane.
his part, as
Yeah.
well as 7 with that trance to keep him
7
alive.
stayed alive. He had like a sliver of health, and I was really worried, but he was clutch and came through with a trance that actually saved
So
the point along with
Nurse is
Pats.
going to pop the Valkyrie to initiate here, and with Take Daddy popping the Dragon Strike,
Oh,
over 7's going to take out Ghost.
7!
Huge kill there, gets killed by Chaos in return. Pats is going to take down Take Daddy. The even trades going back and forth are definitely going to favor the defense here, however. And that guy Tyler's going to commit the barrage, but the bomb is there, and he can't do anything about that bomb. Is going to get taken out. Small
Gotta
Squid,
get that
unfortunately,
mercy!
couldn't get back in the mech. She was
Because
hacked.
Zorp
Zorp
knows.
is there. Yep, he gets the mercy, and Chaos
Yeah.
just has to run for his life. And they are chasing that ball, and they get him. That was
Huh.
a really well played defense, right? Like the
I
bomb
think it
completely
was.
nullified the EMP.
I mean, where's the Pharah gonna go? Like, the Pharah, it has to, she can't, like,
Yeah.
it's not like a Kreezal where you can cancel in the middle of it. She's kind of stuck the moment she presses Q until her missile rockets give out.
Yeah, you see that guy Tyler just firing rockets uselessly at the the Diva bomb exploding in it.
It's like, no, no, please.
Yeah, can't do anything. So we now have the swap onto somewhat of a more traditional 2-2-2 comp with Big Daddy onto that Roadhog. Mercy's going to take down immediately, so this should be the signal to come back, especially Zorp committed the Primal Rage to get that kill. But Zorp is just popping off, kills that guy Tyler as well as Chaos. Ghost Post does kill Engage, but that's... I'm assuming Engage is probably actually going to swap to Brig or Ana in this case, so they're totally okay with the Hammond dying there.
I don't know. I think Engage is staying on the Ana.
Well, no, he was on Hammond for that.
Oh.
Yeah, so
I
I
see.
mean, yeah, you're still giving away all that ult charge that Hammond has in HP, but now you have Chaos coming in, positioning, trying to Big Daddy with his signature flank gets antied and killed immediately. That was a nice flank there. Ghost with the Deadeye is going to take a return. Small Squid does lose his mech, and Chaos is going to take out Zorp. So this looks like a very successful attack here as they're winning overwhelmingly. And with just Engage coming up to the point, nicely timed. You have 7 coming back with a hero trance, as well as unfortunately Shinrakai was forced to pop the beat beforehand before 7 could get back, and with Chaos popping that shatter and the sleep of 7 off the point, the saddest zen of all existence right there, not able to contest. That's going to be Ghost Peppers taking second point. I thought that push was donezo when Thick Daddy got caught out, right?
I did too.
Maybe it's another one of those things where they invested so many resources into killing Thick Daddy that
It 100% was, because like I'm just like, oh, okay, Thick Daddy's down, the push is over. But
Right.
then you know what happens? They all went to go focus this Roadhog, which left their whole entire like left-hand side kind of exposed.
Yeah.
And like
There
the
was no
rest of
Ryan shield
GP,
for
yeah, like
the
GP
the
just
Jedi. Yeah.
walks in and then like, sort of like surrounds them. Like, yeah, you might have gotten our Thick Daddy here, but we're no slouches ourselves. So, and like it was just a matter of cleanup.
Thick Daddy is
Um,
the ultimate bait, I guess.
Everybody gets debated by the daddy.
um,
Okay, so they're doing the flank bastion.
no, so that's actually on defense, right? So I think they're gonna set up on hut.
Just kidding. They are doing the hut bastion.
The
Yes.
flank hut defense.
So this means they're gonna get us set up on hut with
Yep.
the sort of like surprise bastion. Like you don't know where he's gonna be. He's just gonna appear out of nowhere in your face, behind you, on top of you. You have no idea.
Yeah, okay, so they are going to hut, maybe, kind of. What is that guy Tyler? He's off on no man's land. But I assume that the theory here is that you just have this mobile bunker, right? That's moving around with the help of Sin.
Yes.
Especially, Engaged is already on the Pharah, and Pat's on the Hanzo, so they already have spam for this comp. I think that this is a nice, I don't know, like it's not a read or anything, but like it's a nice comp to actually counter this. But with the Sim spamming them out as well as Thick Daddy,
Just move left. Forehead.
Yep, and that's exactly what they do. Then rotate in. Thick Daddy is trying to get engaged. Oh, engage with his flank. Is able to get out, or at least get away with a sliver of health. Engage might just reset here, or grab a health pack. And Engage does indeed reset, which is going to signal Chinese Takeout Academy to just kind of pause on this attack. This is very weird because Ghost Peppers can't really engage on them, and so they're just left staring at each other across the point. Yeah, it's just a Chinese Takeout standoff.
Engage Ghost Tracer. I actually think Pharah would have been fine.
I
Like
think so too,
Pharah
especially with
flank
the
on the Pharah on the left hand side, and then he just boops them all like into separate directions. And what?
That guy Tyler with the early. Oh, might be able to get Pats, but that guy Tyler actually fell off the high ground. So really get an angle onto Pats. I think that was probably a fat finger, I want to say.
I think so too.
And now that he has to get back up on the high ground.
Just go on point. What are they gonna do?
I mean, as you say this, once again, they do exactly what you say. The Dragon Strike is going to come through and zone everyone off from the high ground. The healers are actually split off, and Thick Daddy gets naded and taken down. Zorp is going to throw an Earth Shatter in, not going to find much value. Then Rez comes out from H2O, but with the kills all going in favor of CTA, I think they should be able to take this. Though as I say that, Thick Daddy does manage to kill Zorp, and it's very even now, back and forth. However, it's a 3v2, I believe, or 4v2. As Engage is holding off Thick Daddy on the right-hand side on Coast. Thick Daddy coming in for a last-second contest. And unfortunately is not able to get saved by that Symmetra wall. That was almost in like the perfect position to save him. But Small Squid is going to take him out. That guy Tyler comes in with a last-second contest on this Hammond. I'm not sure that this is really wise because he's just going to get taken out immediately and feed all that ult charge. And Chinese Takeout Academy is going to take point A.
Yeah, I mean, Pat's already had Dragon again, but he definitely has Dragons now, and they should be expecting it.
Yeah, they're sticking on this bunker comp too. Oh dear. Yep, this is a huge Dragon's coming through, splitting off the members. A nice anti-nade comes out onto Chaos, taking him low. Pats is just cleaning up here with that guy Tyler and H2O both falling. Thick Daddy pops the whole hog, and he's still quite healthy, but the beat comes through, and he's going to get taken down in short order. Ghost coming back with a last-second Tracer, but the bomb is there to zone away anyone who's coming in. Chaos with the Hammond comes in for a hero contest, as well as that guy Tyler with the nice shields onto Chaos to keep him healthy. H2O is really low, but Engage does take down that guy Tyler. I almost said Thick Tyler. And Shinra Kai is going to fall to Nursey, so they might be able to actually stabilize here as kills are coming through now for Ghost Peppers. Chaos takes out Pats. Zorp does return a kill onto Nursey, however, and throws in the Earth Shatter. That's really unfortunate as he gets taken down immediately. And I think at this point, Ghost Peppers is going to manage to hold on for a little bit longer. It's just 7.
Yeah.
Small Squid. It's still a 4v4, but this really favors the defense. I think that they should reset immediately.
Nope, don't even go for it.
H2O gets 2 melee kills, Engage gets his own melee kill, as well as the Pulse Bomb gets a kill, but like, you're throwing ults into a fight that's lost. I don't understand what's going on here. Please get out.
Maybe Engage just
Okay.
wants to switch here. At least that's what I'm hoping.
That's probably true. Yeah, that's a fair point. I would think that they would want to go on to something more like goats or something. Engage is sticking on this Tracer though. Even as they have the break, Ghostboast throws in his own Pulse Bomb onto Gazorpazor, but he's going to be fine. No longer the tank busting ultimate that it used to be. And they're going to push in now. Chinese Takeout Academy will, and look for this flank Reinhardt over here behind Gazorpazor. Chaos gets slapped immediately. Doesn't find any value off of his flank. The dragons come out and Gazorpazor charges Chaos in, and with a nade following up from 7, that's going to take him out. The Boostio comes out on the side of Chinese Takeout Academy. Shinrikai is going to try and do as much damage as he can. The bomb is going to come out from Thick Daddy now. In the back, Takeout 7, and this should be another successful hold from Ghost Peppers. I'm really thinking that Engage should swap off this Tracer at this point.
I think so too. There we go.
There it is,
There's
onto the break.
Yeah.
And I assume Pats will swap onto the Zarya and complete our Goats Sextep trifecta, but 6 Zestep though? I don't even know. We have the Goats now assembled, and Ghostboast I assume will also swap off Tracer. Probably once the Pulse Bomb is used.
She has the Pulse Bomb.
But as we say that, Ghostboast swaps onto McCree, loses that Pulse Bomb, but does gain a stun in return. So this should be good as Chinese Takeout Academy is now moving into the point. 7 with a nice kill onto that guy, Tyler on the Zen duel. You always like to see that. A huge slam coming from Gazorpazor takes out Nursey, and Chaos is taken down as well. And with Ghostboast coming onto the point into a Diva Bomb, he's going to get taken down by that from Small Squid. Gazorpazor is going to take down Thick Daddy, and 7's going to take down H2O. Chaos with the last second Hammond contest. Is he going to be as successful? Probably not, as Nursey gets taken out, that guy Tyler gets taken out, and Chaos is there to fall.
Wow.
So eventually Chinese Takeout Academy takes it.
The time banks are practically even. I think there might be a difference of like 2 seconds, 205 versus 203.
That's kind of insane. Like, I think Chinese Takeout Academy could have easily had like another minute, right? In the time bank. Because they had that one fight that they lost, and like, we're losing, and they lost it very slowly.
Yes, it was like by a measure of degrees, but like the moment that like they just decided to contest as 3, like what it was like 3 squishies and like a Ana, and one of the squishies being a mini diva, it's like, yeah, the fight's lost.
Small Squid's mini diva is nothing to scoff at, right? We've seen him.
This is true. Like I remember thinking this was on what, Junkertown, and I like they pushed in. I remember thinking, holy shit, like holy smokes, this Ashe on the high ground top right needs to be dealt with. Like she's just doing free damage up there. And then not even like 15 seconds later, I see Small Squid as Mini Diva taking that Ashe out, and the Ashe doesn't even know what's like hit her. It's just like, wait, I'm taking damage. Wait, I'm taking more damage than I thought I'd be taking. Oh, okay, what, the Mini Diva? And then just dies. It was no one's ready for the Small Squid Mini Diva, I think.
That is very true. So we have our triple DPS setup.
Oh, they're asking for a pause here on the side of CTA. All right, so let's talk about their comp. So we have seen this triple DPS comp from Ghost Peppers before. I like it. I really feel like CTA should be expecting it. And yeah.
They did not play around it super well last time, right? They kept trying to come out and contest. Like, I don't really know, like, you're running goats into this. Basically, that mega pack room is your friend, but it's also your tomb, right? As you get sort of locked in there. And so, like, I'm not really sure. Like, they probably shouldn't come out and take as much sort of boop from the chaos on that.
No, but I like this high ground positioning, because if you hold down like one side, which kind of allows you to sort of have like this line that is surrounding them when they're trying to overwhelm you, and like as opposed to just getting like pushed into a small room, which Fire Rocket's just gonna spam you to the death. So yeah, I like it. Now let's see if they can hold this line.
Absolutely. So Ghostbusters is gonna run around for the hack. Gets interrupted immediately. Was trying to hack the Ryan there. Chaos comes in for a boop, but does get the anti-nade onto him as well as the stun, followed up by the boop from Gage there. But Shinra-Kai is gonna fall immediately to Chaos. So that's a huge pick taking down that Anna. And
Oh
with
no, this scene
so
looks
much progress.
terribly familiar.
Yep, they're in that Mega Pack room, and Seven gets taken down by Thick Daddy in the midst of all of that. Engage is going to fall to Ghost Post, H2O is going to take out Zorp, and that's just going to spell the end of this point A defense. So that's a little rough, right? Like, I would have liked to have seen maybe like a 2-2-2 kind of come out originally, because like you're basically running Goats come into its counter at that point. As we move into point B, however, Chaos takes an early sleep dart as well as lots of damage. They're going to have the barrage coming out. Small Squid eats Thick Daddy's Dragon Strike there, but that guy Tyler still finds value from the barrage. Chaos is going to take down Small Squid, and with the res coming through onto Thick Daddy, they're going to be back at near full strength, are the Ghost Peppers, though H2O is now down. Mercy is going to take out Engage on that Widow, the Battle Mercy coming out. Chaos is very low, but escapes with a sliver of health thanks to the adaptive shields. Big Daddy's going to take out Shinra-Kai, and this looks very good for Ghost Peppers here. Especially
That
as the
should
mines
be
come
a
out
full
and
tap.
locking it down. Yep,
Yeah.
absolutely. That snowball that they had going on there.
Oh my goodness. Seven was so close to that trance. So I'm curious to see why they wanted to run the Ana on, like, she just doesn't have mobility, right?
Yeah, and they haven't really been taking advantage of high ground on that defense, right? They haven't
Well,
had
like,
the Ana set up on high ground.
yes, but like the high ground's just going to make it really easy for the enemy to pick you off, so why would you
Yeah,
set up there? Like, you
that
would
is
not
true.
want to set up there, period. But like the Ana is just not going to find any value except for the amount of burst heals, and it's not like she can nade like the enemy team. Like the most she's gonna do is just nade the Hammond. Everybody else is so
Yeah,
spread out, right?
or sleep the
Um,
Hammond.
yeah, but like you
It's
don't
not really
want
worth
to
it.
chase.
Yeah.
Yeah, like she's gonna roll away. Pop shield, roll away. So I would have actually preferred the Moira. Mobility, you get Coalescence up. With Coalescence, you can somewhat move in and like sort of, you know, put pressure on the fire if you need it, heal people up and like do damage at the same time. Like it, yeah, I just think
Yeah,
that if they're going to run goats, I think Moira goats would have been a far better option.
for sure, especially for the amount of damage that's coming through. You really need some sort of sustain in
Yeah.
that
Looks like
case.
okay. So you
We
see
have the same.
there we go. I think
Okay.
they messed up the execution the other
Yeah,
time.
yeah. I mean, that guy Tyler just ran over to the coast high ground in the back. Um, but yeah, so they're set up on the hut now. We have the goats from Chinese Takeout Academy moving in, but with these Symmetra turrets slowing all the members down, we have to take a moment and pause, regroup, get some health back. Zorp is off on his own thanks to that Orisa pull from Chaos. That was really nice to split the team. The Sim teleport is going to come up here, move the members over here. But that guy Tyler actually fell off in the midst of that and gets taken out. That's their composition gone now. Zorp's now on point and in control. Takes down H2O. Ghost is going to fall. Really, the dominoes fall, or the pins fall right when that guy Tyler falls off that hut. Was that a boop? Did you see that?
I need to recheck it, but I think it might have been a boob.
Okay, yeah, I would think so, because like that just is so unfortunate that like I don't think that's on that guy Tyler. Um,
Well,
and
I
they were very
mean,
like set up for the rotation there.
yes, like either or, I think that was very, very
It's
clean
crucial.
from CTA.
Absolutely. And they're going to try and snowball their advantage here as Engage pops the rally moving in, but there is the anti-nade onto Zorp. He gets charged into the back, taken down low, but he's going, Chaos is going to get the nano here, but still ends up falling. The bomb from Small Squid is going to find any value, but Zorp is just swinging away. Seven is going to kill that guy Tyler as well. Thick Daddy is going to get mech'd. Once they get on point here, they should have an easy second point cap with a little bit longer time if Ghostpost can't contest. He does manage to get on. Nursey pops on as well. The huge anti-nade. Seven's going to pop the trance to sustain through this, but with Nursey and Chaos falling, that's going to be a lot of sustain gone. That guy Tyler is going to fall H2O, and Thick Daddy's just going to contest for a few more seconds. It's not going to get into overtime, and that's going to be Chinese Takeout Academy.
Oh, that was a great boop onto the high ground.
Absolutely. Even though he gave his life for it in the end.
Doesn't matter.
Wow. But again, we have such similar time banks. This is kind of ridiculous. No one can defend. I feel like there isn't very adaptive defenses, right?
Yeah, it's like you didn't learn the mistakes from the first time.
Yeah. So I'm really hoping that, well, we won't
Well, okay, on the side of GP, like if that guy Tyler hadn't gotten booped, maybe it would have been different.
Yeah, I think so. They were much cleaner in that rotation, right?
Yes, I agree. So like it wasn't so much learning mistakes, but I do think, okay, GP is going to be doing the
same thing, kind of the same
not
thing.
with Narissa, with the Ryan.
We do have an audible here.
Okay.
And H2O is on that Mercy now instead of the Lupio. Interesting. I don't remember if they were on Mercy the first time around. I feel like they were.
If Nursey feels more comfortable on Ana as opposed to Mercy, then yeah.
Yeah. So they're gonna set up on the far back right.
Understandable. I think high ground is definitely the play here because I mean you can't really contest high ground with goats.
Yep, you just have
unless you full commit to the rotation.
And so they're gonna push in. They see the Symmetra turrets. They'll take them out and actually push through where they're strongest. They aren't rotating around left, which is where I was expecting them to. But with them now set up on point, all 6 members. A huge anti-nade comes through, hits 3 members. The Ghost Post is going to find Shinrikai with the sentry turret there in the back, as well as Gazorb. And with that guy Tyler taking down Engage and Chaos taking down 7, that's going to be a halted push here for Chinese Takeout Academy, not even getting a tick. With only 15 seconds now.
There we go. I think that was pretty clean.
Yes,
a lot cleaner. Alright, they're gonna need to speed boost straight onto the point. They have one last push left.
Yep, Shinrikai's gonna touch with 5 seconds left. Gazorb is now on there, but he has to deal with this sentry turret in the back. Now with Chaos swinging away, he's gonna get the pin onto Chaos, but he's gonna fall to Ghost Post, especially as Chaos gets that nano boost. He's gonna be fine. Ghost Post just cleaning up with this Symmetra. Small Squid's gonna get melted as soon as he touches the point. And Ghost Post is just going to make this point his. And 7 isn't even going to be able to touch with that boost, Zoom Yada there. That was a much cleaner defense.
That was a much cleaner defense. I think this is the defense that they wanted to pull off for like the last 2 rounds. But finally, you know what? Third time's a charm.
I mean, that hut defense I think was very unfortunate, but it does open you up to the possibility of boops, whereas the one on back right keeps you a lot safer, right?
Yeah.
I think. Just because you don't have the possibility of a Lucio wall riding up there as easily or as sneakily.
All right. Well,
this is the defense that I'm really curious about, right? Because
you should be expecting the triple DPS, 100%.
Look at that, we have dive. Hallelujah. Okay.
All right. I'm proud of you guys, CTA. Yeah. I'm proud of you guys. Finally are learning. I'm excited to see how this is going to play out.
Yeah, I 100% expect a draw at this point, right? Just on comps, Chinese Takeout Academy should win.
I hope so. I hope so.
Oh man, that would be so close, right? Then it would be 1-1.
Yeah.
Still. All right.
Are we going to get a match 5 today? Oh my goodness, that would be so exciting.
Okay, so only if Ghost Peppers wins this one and takes this point, and Chinese Takeout Academy wins the next map, will we get map 5. If they draw here, then there's no map 5. and I really think it's going to be a draw. So Engage is going to get some poke damage in with that Genji, scout them out and see that, yes, indeed it is this triple DPS. I almost think the Ghost Pepper should swap off at this point and run Goats or something more 2-2. They only have 60 seconds. Chaos gets in an early pick onto Pats. That's really unfortunate. And Think Daddy taking out an Absorb. They don't even need Goats or 2-2-2, right? They're just going to do this off the back of their own triple DPS dive, and that's very clean engagement from Ghost Peppers. Wow.
I'm taking care of you.
Maybe it's just that like Chinese Takeout Academy hasn't practiced dive.
I think that could be it. Like, dive positioning on this point is really,
Really tricky.
it is very tricky. And
And like as we mentioned before, there's not a ton of places you can set up and be safe from the triple DPS, right? There's
yeah,
just so
for
much...
like, so I just don't like the McCree, to be honest. I just don't like the McCree. Ow, this is actually a sick play. Good job, Gazorb.
I see that Transcendence too.
I'd rather have an Ashe. I'd rather have a Widow. At
Yeah.
least you have means of mobility. McCree is just like stop, drop, and roll.
Absolutely. Yeah. I mean, essentially, anytime like if the dive or the DPS gets in range of that flashbang, the McCree's probably already lost.
Yeah, wait, where was Pat's on that defense as McCree?
I
Was he pushed up
don't know.
with the dive tanks?
I think he might have been pretty far forward. Like I want to say
Because
that he was on.
I think he was. I feel like he was with the dive tanks because I was just like, all right, I remember seeing, Seven and the Ana, but like in back left, and then I remember seeing the tanks in the front, and then I'm like, and then the Genji was just spamming like sort of like around the hut area, if I remember correctly, and I mean, if Pats was like pushed all the way up, that's not where you want to be as McCree, my friend. You're just going to get direct rocketed to the face. You're gonna just like get, pal drove on. You're just gonna have all sorts of nasty things thrown your way, and that's just 5 versus 6 for your team.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, again, coming back to that lack of mobility on McCree, whereas Ash could at least coach gun away, Widow can grapple.
Yeah.
Um, but still, I like the hustle, I guess, from Chinese Takeout Academy.
Yeah. Good
Swapping it up like
good swaps. I think it could have worked. If it was just, I don't know, if maybe they'd practiced it, but I just don't think they were expecting the triple DPS Hammond comp to come out.
yes, absolutely. Uh, yeah, I mean, this is probably like they'll be ready for it next time, right? Like this gives them a lot of basically training rounds against it. And so the next time I hope they'll be ready for it, or they'll be more ready for it. Um, but
All
yeah,
right.
what's up?
Next map,
Right, should be
Eichenwalde.
Eichenwalde. Okay. Um, so we should see a lot of. I don't know. Are we gonna see the triple DPS come out again on point A? I feel like it wouldn't be as effective. There's not enough open ground. Much though I would want it to happen.
It could, but whoever, if you do go in, you're gonna have to all go in a like specific direction. You can't
Right.
just like randomly go in on like a so spread because they're going to have answers for you like in the front. So if you go in,
Yeah,
you have to sort of just make a beeline in a specific direction, which I don't know, they could do. Like I wouldn't be surprised to see it work because like when the Hammond swings like into like that choke on attack, he can kind of he can grapple onto that main building and then like swing around and like maybe move people out of position and like with the Pharah follow up. I think it could work.
that's true. I think the safer play is probably to do 2-2-2 with pharmacy, and
But
that
then
might
it
not
wouldn't
work.
be so exciting to cast.
I know. But I
You
think
gotta
like
think of
Volskaya is kind of like that special map where like I feel like you can pull that out. And it looks very practiced from them, right? Like I don't think that that's necessarily like a comp that they're gonna run on anything. Um, though they might have been able to do it on Junkertown as well.
yeah, I honestly was expecting it on Junkertown, but
They didn't
I
even need it.
am yeah, they didn't even need it. So on the side of CTA, goats.
I think so. Like that's kind of their bread and butter, right? Like that's where they look the most comfortable, right? As soon as they get forced kind of off that, then they look a lot less clean. Um,
I'm getting debated by these icons though. Pats has that Farah icon, Zorp has that Hammond icon. Like I'm just getting really debated.
Small Squid has that happy squid icon. It's like the icons don't even matter.
Hmm.
7 has, competitive season 8 icon. Oh my lord.
I actually just noticed that. That's a huge debate. 7, what are you doing to us?
I actually love that so much. Oh my god. So many more reasons to love this player. They play Zen. The Roman numeral jokes. I love it.
All right. Well, you two can exchange Snap information after the match, okay?
Absolutely. Yeah, so we're gonna move into this this map. I wonder if we'll. Well, okay. So first point, yeah, I think we're gonna see Goats versus Ghost Pepper's comp, right? I think Thick Daddy might be feeling the hog today.
You're not gonna even hazard a guess as to what they're running. You just went Ghost Pepper's comp.
Well, but okay, so basically I think it'll be Comfort Heroes, right? So it'll be Chaos on the Reinhardt, Thick Daddy on the Hog. They have Gas Roll back in. So maybe they'll be doing like triple tank kind of. Or Thick Daddy's flexing over and taking over Commander Huey's spot, and he's now on the Hanzo. Interesting. So yeah, we have 2/2/2 coming out from Ghost Peppers now. With sort of a standard 2/2/2 counter to Goats. With the Ashen Hanzo.
I bet you weren't expecting Thick Daddy on the Hanzo, eh?
I mean, we saw him on it in the 3 DPS comp, right? On Volskaya. He was doing work on it, so like it's not. I think yeah. I'm curious to see what he'll do in a more sort of traditional comp as well.
It's hard not to do work on Hanzo, to be fair. Except,
true.
I mean, unless it's my Hanzo.
Sometimes.
Your Hanzo's pretty clean.
It's just throwing logs. It's basically just like Zen 5 balls.
Hanzo log phase, man.
Yeah. And so on the side of Chinese Takeout Academy, we have the standard Goats coming out, but with the Zen variety. Zorp is going to shield away that dynamite. They're going to push up here. They did take 2 members on fire from that dynamite there. Zorp's shield is going very low. He's going to have to recharge it before he pushes back in. Bubbles both being used on the side of Chinese Takeout Academy. And they're on fire yet again, so they're just taking lots of the spam damage and not really being able to push up here as they keep having to heal. The Nano already comes out onto Chaos, but with that charge in the wheelbarrow. But it doesn't even matter because Thick Daddy's popping on that Hanzo. With the and then Chaos gets the final kill on Zorp, and that's going to be a hold for Ghost Peppers.
I mean, the Nano really was like just the icing on the cake.
Absolutely.
I mean, because they were so low from the amount of damage that they were taking,
Yeah.
that like
literally those arrows could have been feathers and they would have died, right?
like the Nano is just really like, oh,
a nice combo comes out here, and that's actually that guy Tyler popping the trance. Or I'm sorry, that was a weird combo because so Pats used the Graviton, and then Thick Daddy on the opposite side used the Dragon Strike, so not the combo from coming up from Ghost Peppers. A little bit of a misplay there from Thick Daddy. He gets taken out immediately. Zorp's going to take out Nursey, and with Chaos laying down the hammer, they should be able to actually hold on to this. Gas Roll takes out Zorp, but Pats kills Chaos in return. Unfortunate there. The Bob doesn't get a ton of value, and Chinese Takeout Academy is actually going to be able to take this. That was such a weird fight. Am I crazy? That was weird,
no.
right?
Well, I mean, they invested the trance.
Yeah.
And which was like I think there was just a miscommunication of whose grab it was.
Yeah.
And I think when they invested the trance and the dragons and didn't really get anybody, it was big oof.
Yeah, that's a little unfortunate coming back. And now Chaos doesn't have that shatter coming into here. He's built up more than halfway to the next one, however. Zorp does get taken low, but the entire side of Ghost Peppers is fairly low now. So they're going to have to back up and let this cart push for a little bit while they regroup. And Nursey has already built up to that Nano. She's getting a lot of healing output done on the side of Ghost Peppers. Shinra Kai is just taking over this high ground, standing them out, looking for boops probably. Small Squid is going to take out Chaos in the front line, and with that, the go sign for Pats to throw out the grab. but you again have the zoning dragons from Thick Daddy into a grab that caught no one. And so Ghost Pepper's going to have to retreat here. Pat's is going to take out Nursey, and with the charge coming in and the kill in the Ghost Bows, there should be quite a bit of progress on second point here.
Yeah. Well, Ghostbusters does have the Bob coming up, so as I think
Does.
a grab Bob could
Grab
be the
Bob
call
would be a good
here.
combo. I mean, or
Yeah.
grab Nano Reinhardt, right? So that guy Tyler's going to pop Trance immediately. Gazorpazorp's going to throw down the Earth Shatter. Catches 3, but no real follow-up there. Gazorpazorp's taken very low. Engage with gets anti, but gets down barriered just in the nick of time. So he's going to be fine for the moment as they try and brawl it out on this point here. A nice move kill onto Bob takes him out of the fight. Nullifies that ult that we were talking about before. Chaos is going to take out Engage though, so this might be a stabilization point for Ghost Peppers here, especially as 7 takes out that guy Tyler. And so, yep, and then a huge slam comes up from Chaos, meaning, oh my god, the boop kill from Shinrai. That was insane! The Dragons here just to zone, it does manage to find a kill, and with Nursey staying on this cart means that they won't see 9 quite yet. That guy Tyler is going to take out Small Squid, and they're actually going to be able to hold on here, I think, with a 3v2 on the point with Nursey healing for her life. Oh my god, Nursey was taken so low so many times in that fight, and they just could not kill her. That guy Tyler was clutch. But really, honestly, Ghost Pepper was just so clutch there.
Yeah, it was a brilliant switch to go on the Pharah. They didn't have an answer for it. If they hadn't, I think it was probably a lost fight. So I think the Pharah not being able to be answered effectively
Absolutely.
is definitely the play.
And that guy Tyler is trying to pester them as much as possible, but Nursey doesn't get the heal there in time, and Pats does take out that guy Tyler. They get aggressive now. The grab bomb combo comes out and is beautiful. Small Squid lands it perfectly right in the hole, and that's gonna be trying to take out.
Did you see where it came from? Like right,
it was like, downtown.
Out of
Small
left,
Squid
right
with these
field.
bombs.
Oh, that was beautiful to watch. It like sailed in this beautiful arc, gliding over the, like the vast expanse on the right.
Small Squid has practiced a ton.
Yeah.
Really well played by them. So they're gonna get a bunch of free push here into third point now. It's Chinese Takeout Academy.
Well, they are coming up on their the grab dragon combo, so
maybe they'll actually
up to Small Squid to eat it.
That is true. I have ultimate faith in Small Squid for their excellent icon choices. Chaos is gonna try and charge Gazorpus, but miss. The kills are going back and forth. Ghostpost is gonna invest the Bob into the grab now. And Bob's gonna get some value killing Gazorpazorp and zoning everyone away. The dragons come out at the last second and drive them even further away. Pat's gonna kill that guy Tyler somehow. He must have been way pushed up. And Ghost Pepper is somehow going to be able to stabilize here, but they're not going to have a bunch of ults for the next fight.
Well, I mean, Nursey does have the nano, which would
Nursey
allow...
always has nano.
Yeah, this is true. Like, she'd still allow the Ryan to sort of build up... Well, never mind. Chaos is going to have that Shatter 100%. And they also have the Coalescence.
Yep. Seven's really low and is going to pass that Trance immediately to keep everyone sustained. But the anti-nade is going to come out from Nursey, and with Chaos throwing down that Shatter as well as being nanoed, he's going to be swinging away. Thick Daddy kills Small Squid in the back, and then pops out this Dragons. I really think, this Dragons is just the regular ability for Thick Daddy, just throwing them out whenever he gets them. Shinrai is going to take him out in the end, and that guy Tyler is going to get taken up by 7. So this is really in favor of Chinese Takeout Academy, but they're not getting a lot of cart progress now, even as Chaos comes in from downtown with that charge, and brings them all up the point. Invest the Earth Shatter, unfortunately, but dies for his trouble. Think that he does die as well as that guy Tyler. And with only 4 gas roll left on the cart, that's going to be Chinese Takeout Academy leading the map.
And that's how you get tinnitus.
Accurate. Devo bombs, that's how you get tinnitus. Really impressive stuff. This is sort of, I feel like this is Chinese Takeout Academy's, original form, right? Like this is what we saw on the very first map, where they're doing these like really nice ultimate combos, and the combos just aren't there from Ghost Peppers, right?
Yeah, I mean they did the fight prior to the last one. They did the grab Bob,
Grab Bob,
with
yep.
the sort of like 3-second delayed dragon from spawn, not in the graph.
I mean,
Um,
that Bob placement was actually really
the
crazy good,
Bob
right? Like, that was
was
right
crazy
timing.
good. The
I'm used
dragons
to
are a little
Bob's
bit
being bad,
lacking.
but
Oh, okay,
yeah,
all right.
maybe
I
that's
think
just
Lokai
localized
will
Bob.
want to have a few words with you about his bombs. Don't you know they're married? Come on, give Bob a
That is
break
true.
here. He's obviously like the long-suffering one in the relationship. He gets all the blame.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, to be
It's
fair, he
it's
also gets all the credit.
he gets all the credit, he gets all the blame. I mean,
So on the side of Chinese Takeout Academy, we have their standard goats on defense. Oh, is
I
this
called it. I called it. What did I say? I called it.
triple DPS coming out?
No, I think Big Daddy's on this RM.
Yeah. So maybe like,
Casserole is
so we
not
have
sure. Okay.
goats,
All
no
right. This
triple
is
tank
interesting.
dive, kind of. Except, okay, no, it's just 222 with the dive pharmacy. And that guy Tyler's going to be running in rockets from above. Still uncontested on the side of the Chinese Takeout Academy. They haven't really felt the need to swap to a counter on this map. Chaos is going to do a pile driver into the point. Not going to find a lot of value, but he's going to get out just fine. Big Daddy is going to get taken low. He's going to be safe amongst his team. Chaos again goes for a little peek and poke and gets punished by Engage with that stun. Really, there was no escape from at that point. That guy Tyler is still firing in rockets. Seven's actually going to get taken down by a Sonic Arrow from Thick Daddy, one of the luckier Hanzo kills.
No,
And
don't turn, guys. Don't turn.
They chased the ball.
There's a fire in your face.
And as a result, Engage falls. Oh, a huge E from Small Squid takes away Thick Daddy's regular ability, Dragon Strike, bound to his Q. But Thick Daddy is going to take out Small Squid in return, in vengeance of its dragons. That guy Tyler is going to throw in the barrage, take out Shinrakai, and that's going to lock out this point for Ghost Peppers here.
Hey.
That was a spicy shot.
That was a very spicy shot.
So now we have Engage over onto this Widowmaker, which we haven't seen before. I'm really liking the...
We have. They switched to it for a hot second on Volskaya.
Yeah, okay. So now we have them regrouping. Chaos did invest the mines up in high ground, trying to drive that Widowmaker off her perch. And Engage is just playing Minesweeper now to try and make this perch a little bit safer and try and get some value. But with the Chaos coming back in, he's going to get booped off immediately. But Thick Daddy is going to kill Shinrakai before getting driven off by Small Squid. And Gasroll is just this rotating contest to the high ground here coming out from Ghost Peppers as Chaos, then Thick Daddy, and then...
Oh, did you see that snipe from
Ooh.
Engage? That guy Tyler moves in. Engage has his number and yeah.
That wasn't even
down.
popping sights.
No.
And we have the grab coming out now from the side of Chinese Takeout Academy. Pass is going to take down Thick Daddy with the grab alone, it looks like. Small Squid is going to take out Nursey, and with Ghost Boast falling as well, that's going to be Chinese Takeout Academy stabilizing at point. Oh, Engage, why were you not on Widow this whole time?
Yeah, seriously.
This is spicy.
They had
Spicy
an
because
answer
we're
for the
against Ghost
Pharah,
Pepper.
but like you guys needed to switch off the goats. I think Engage just like could have single-handedly shut down the pharmacy and the headache.
Absolutely. So now they're both running this triple, or so on the side of Chinese Takeout Academy, it's sort of this weird floats comp, where you have this Zarya, kind of curiously there. There's not a lot of value to be found from the Zarya in a lot of cases.
No.
It's just
Not
so
floats or goats variant unless it's triple support.
That's fair. So just triple tank. The Small Squid invests the Diva Bomb there. It doesn't get a lot of value. Seven's taken very low by Chaos, and the Gazorpazorp is going to get
Shinrakai, you need to come save your Ana. There we go.
But in the meantime, Engage kills Nursey with a headshot. Really, Engage is on fire this map. And the close range Widow duel, that guy Tyler doesn't stand a chance.
My goodness.
Ooh.
Engage has gotten 1.5 ults on Widow already. When that guy Tyler, granted he did switch off to Widow a little bit late, but is on his first one.
Yep. And he's onto the McCree now, right? So they're giving up this Widow duel.
Okay, I don't really know what this McCree's going to accomplish here. Like,
yeah, the Widow just sort of straight counters that.
yeah.
especially with this high ground positioning they have going on.
I mean,
Uh,
if he goes in for like into castle to get like a surprise stun.
Oh, Chaos is on engage. He gets booped off. Oh no, he didn't have jump up in time, and so he's gonna fall off with that nano. Excellent boop by Shinrakai to disrupt there. We have 3 members from the Ghost Peppers on the cart now. That guy Tyler is gonna take out Shinrakai, and Nursey's battle mercy mode onto 7 here in the back, but 7 has none of that. And it takes down Nursey. And with the members from Ghost Peppers falling here, they're not going to be able to do anything but back out, and gas roll is going to reset.
Well, that was a chaotic fight. It was happening on like so many different fronts. Like I had to pull my spectator like all the way back just because it was covering so much ground on the map.
So Engage swaps off the Widow, Ghost Bow swaps onto the Widow, and engages on the Soldier 76. This is really curious.
And Tyler switches to off DPS to a Ana.
Ghost Bow gets some value though, and Shinrakai falls immediately, as well as 7. Ghost Boast making a case for his Widow now. Chaos is in the back taking out Small Squid, who tried to use a Diva Bomb to remech and is not able to get back in the mech. Chaos takes out Pat's follow-up. Very interesting engage here, as I say that engage falls to Chaos, and Gazorp is going to fall as well. Shinrakai is going to come in for a last-second contest on this cart. 7 should be zoned out here quite a bit, especially as Chaos pops that Primal, and 7 is off the edge, moved into the chasm. And this should be, I think, Ghost Pepper's taking point 2 here. We do have a engage off on the side, looking to try and be pesky. The gas roll sniffs him out and takes him out in short order. Oh, a nice boop again comes out from Nursey there. Gazorp does have the jump to get back up. Thick Daddy is going to take out Gazorp in return. Though Nursey is going to fall to Small Squid. Pats is going to get Thick Daddy. This attack from Ghost Peppers might stall out here, though they do get engaged in the process, as well as Pats. Chaos really carrying this fight until he gets taken out by Shinrakai. And Small Squid gets nano boosted, the most ferocious Small Squid you ever did see. Does take out Gas Roll with the help of Gazorp. And we're down to 10 seconds here on the side of Ghost Peppers as they struggle to get back in here. Nursey is going to get a last second contest. Keep this point alive, but the High Noon comes out into the Dragons, however. Engaged with his Tac Visor from behind is going to take out 2, and the Diva Bomb is going to come up and clean up the other 2. And Gas Roll is the lone member on the card, stalling it as long as possible, but his mech is not going to last very long. He is a poor baby diva that dies immediately. And that's going to be Chinese Takeout Academy taking map number 4. And with that, the series, 2-1.
Oh my goodness.
That was intense. Shinrakai.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be the boop.
And what's so crazy is that they don't even win this fight, right? Like they get this boop, and then there's even like more epic plays to like bring this back. There's the dragons coming out. Those were really good dragons to zone them away. Nursey's on point, keeping everyone alive, and just sort of stalling out the point while those dragons do work. Just, I don't know, phenomenal play from both sides.
Yeah, it really, really was. So I'd like to just say that Ghost Boast, his preferred hero is Widow. I think had Ghost Boast
gone Widow originally.
Yeah, I think it would have been a different story.
Yeah. What was Ghost Boast playing initially? That they might have had an ult and not wanted to switch off. I don't remember at this point.
Well, that guy Tyler was the pharmacy combo, and I think Ghost Boast. Oh gosh, wow, it's all a blur.
I think Ghost
at this
Boast was
point.
playing tank at that point.
He was playing tank, and because Thick Daddy was on the Hanzo, and so it was. I think he was on the Diva. No, it was basically CTA, and then it was Ghost Peppers, and then it's oh, there is confusion.
I thought that there was a draw on Volskaya, right?
No.
Okay, well, I guess we're going into map 5. I thought that they both had 4 points there and neither managed to take a pick, but I am clearly wrong. Oh no, that's right. They had the epic dive.
Yeah,
I'm
remember
5.
that? Yeah, that.
Okay. There's too much going on for me to remember. But okay, so we're going into map 5. That's kind of crazy coming into
I think you forgot about Junkertown. Maybe?
yeah, there's been so many good maps, right? Um, I'm really feeling the CTA coming this bring this one back, right? Um, after what we saw at the end of that map there, like the ult combos were coming back online. They seemed a lot more coordinated. They weren't. I feel like Volskaya just wasn't their map, right? In
It
a lot of ways.
was I think they tried to force a comp that just wasn't working. And had they played or practiced a different 222 comp, even dive, I don't think it really would have mattered. Like a 222 could have worked. It just would have been way different. But they, tried goats twice and lost twice to the same comp, and it was just sad. Cause oh my goodness, engage on that widow.
Yeah, they have quite the depth of talent there. I was really impressed with Engage's Widow. I mean, I
Ghost
guess they,
bows too. I
yeah.
honestly want to see a widow off between the two of them.
Yeah, it's really unfortunate they just kind of like, two widows passing the night. Didn't actually get the widow duel between the two of them. But maybe we will. I think. Do you know what the map 5 will be for this one?
Let me take.
Busan. So
Ooh,
we might get it on downtown, right?
yes, downtown. Let's see. And then there is Mecha Base, and then there's Sanctuary, right? It's Sanctuary with the big
Yeah,
drum.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So Sanctuary could also have the widow too. But I think they're probably
It
gonna run goats.
could. Yeah. Goats, I mean, Far has been used here before. I've seen Reaper actually. Just like a
Right.
lot of wacky comps on Sanctuary. So yeah, it is
Yeah.
more goats friendly, that and Mecha Base. But downtown is sort of like anybody's game. You can run dive. I think maybe a floats from CTA. I mean, I've seen them run before, and their floats won on Lijiang on the first point on Gardens pretty handedly. So
That's
yeah.
definitely true.
But
Um,
I think we have to keep in mind that it does not seem like Goats is GP's comfort pick. So once they switch off of Goats, they feel a lot more comfortable. So I don't know if
it's
they.
definitely true.
Mhm.
One thing that we do see in Overwatch League is triple DPS on mecha base. So maybe we might see that from Ghost Peppers.
Well, regardless of whatever comp they do play, I think they will basically try to overwhelm the enemy team by attacking from like a lot of different angles, right? Because that's
Yeah,
sort of how like, Junkertown happened and um like Volskaya, and those maps were very conducive to sort of it being uh attacked from different angles because you have so many different areas on high ground and like the buildings, the peak and that sort of thing. So if they can abuse the map, use it to their advantage, then I think we might have a really, really close Busan.
absolutely. And I mean that really sort of fits into their playstyle, right? With
Hmm.
Big Daddy and with that guy Tyler, both of them, play this sort of flank DPS approach to the characters a fair bit. So we'll be starting out on Sanctuary, starting off. Um, so we'll have to see if we actually see the goats or if we see some more DPS heavy comps come out and really sort of play around that drum in the middle.
Yeah. Now, I wouldn't be surprised to see a Hammond, just because I think that this map is actually conducive to Hammonds.
Hamster friendly.
It is very hamster friendly. I mean, there's a huge like drum circular object in the middle,
Just
right? It's
asking to
like
be spun around, right?
exactly asking to be spun around, or just asking to be played with. Like hamsters are just sort of like unpredictable, cute little creatures.
Oh, and Chaos is already on the hamster. And we have
Uh,
the
what
triple
did I
DPS
tell
room.
you? What did I
Yeah.
tell you? Now they did switch in Osiren instead of Mercy, so oh
And Osiren swaps over to the Mercy.
yeah, I figured. I figured.
Yeah, especially with that fire pick, right?
Hmm.
Though Engage is already on this Widow. I'm excited to see.
Engage, my
Maybe,
boy. Let's
maybe
get it.
Ghost Boast will swap onto a Widow and we'll get some Widow duels, but for the moment, oh no, Engage swaps off the Widow onto the Brig, so they're going full
No!
goats.
No,
on the side of
CTA, why? Why you do this to me?
our hopes are dashed. But they might swap onto it or back onto the Widow once they see this pharmacy comp. That guy Tyler already pepping shots in from the back. Seven's taken down to about half health. The dive comes out from Chaos, but he's going to get out. And now we have the pharmacy behind, looking for some value. Really looking for primarily that Zen is the main one that they want to find. That guy Tyler finds Shinrakai in the meantime. I think that he finds two, taking out both the Reinhardt as well as his Squire. And with the rest of the members of Chinese Takeout Academy falling, that's going to be an easy take for Peppers.
What did I say in the beginning? This is GP's MO. This is how they like to play. They want to overwhelm the enemy, attacking from all these different points. And in a GOATS team, you can't hold DM in like, 5,000 different positions.
Because Zorpazor
Hey!
gets an early pick onto Thick Daddy as they swap over to dive with double hit scan. I like this
Good.
adaptation here. And really, hopefully, it bears
Ooh.
out. Siren's going to get taken out by Small Squid. Chaos does take out Zorpazor
Come on.
in time. Ghost Pose takes out Engage, so really scrappy fight on both sides here.
Help your Ana, guys! Help your Ana! Help your Ana!
Seven so low, but gets hacked and taken out. Small Squid does take out the Pharah, and Thick Daddy is going to invest the Dragon Strike here, looking to get some sort of value out of it, getting Small Squid once they were demeched. And Chinese Takeout Academy should be regrouping here, waiting for their Diva.
The moment that the Thick Daddy went down and also Siren went down should have been the go button. Like, that moment of indecisiveness literally cost them this fight. That's so unfortunate.
Yeah, unfortunately, because Zorpazor was kind of caught off in no man's land. He was separated from line of sight of Seven, couldn't get the heals, and Chaos was able to follow up and boop him into the corner and take him out. So, like, really nice play from Chaos, I think, in that last fight. And that guy Tyler's going to pop the barrage coming in, but Small Squid is there with the defense matrix to really absorb all of that damage. Pat's going to take out Thick Daddy in the meantime. But with the tanks taken down very low by Chaos, and with that minefield taking out 3, that's going to be Ghost Peppers hanging on to this point for a little bit longer. And they only have 10 seconds to get back in here.
The hit scan have no room to work. The McCree 100% should be with the Ana, right? And then the Lucio should be with the dive tanks.
Yep. A huge EMP comes out and catches, or doesn't catch, catches the Zorpazor, but he does immediately. Shinrakai does manage to get the beat off. Small Squid gets hacked though and
Ignore
is
him.
focused. Pats is going to, oh my god, they popped the, wow! H2O gets the beat off just in time to save Chaos from that Deadeye that Pat's just like solo ulted onto him. Really nice play by H2O is really going to secure this fight. They invested so many resources into killing Chaos, and guess what? He's still alive! He survives with a sliver of health this entire time. Chaos. Holy.
That's actually hilarious.
I am impressed.
It is the Hammond debate all over again.
Absolutely. Chaos. I mean, like, this whole team is playing around it really well, I think.
Yeah. I mean, imagine if the McCree had used his Deadeye on three other members of the team as opposed to just using it for Chaos.
Yeah.
Yeah. But
I mean, I thought that's sort of what he was going for. Like, now that Chaos is sleeping, I can't be interrupted. But then I just see him, like, staring right at Chaos, and I'm like, okay. This seems like a big investment to kill a little hamster. And not even kill a little hamster, right? We do have Widows on both sides. We have Ghost Bows versus Engage. I'm excited.
Alright, so Pats, feel like, really wants to shut out Chaos.
Yes.
Caused my team so much grief, like, I am going Mei for you.
Yep. Chaos is on the high ground, however, so the Mei can't really find much value. Chaos is, or the Mei is actually trying to snipe that guy Tyler at the moment. Pat's on point, forced to use that ice block. Think that he's going to take out Zorpazor first, and with Chaos jumping in, that guy Tyler is going to take out Shinrakai. Ghost Ghost gets the better of Engage this one.
Ghost!
I think there was just too much for Engage to really deal with there.
Yeah, I think so too.
And so Ghost Peppers will take the first cap on downtown. And we have that guy Tyler setting up. He doesn't quite have Barrage yet. He's about halfway there. But he's setting up on this left flank here, trying to get some rockets in and stay out of the sightlines of Engage. Who's trying to battle Thick Daddy at the moment. Small Squid goes up to help with that duel. And I really like the approach that Ghost Peppers is taking here with damage on all sides. They've done this consistently, right? So they have Ghost Post and Thick Daddy and that guy Tyler all set up on different angles, peppering in damage from different directions. Ghost Post gets the better engage yet again. The Ghost Post takes out the other sniper in the form of 7. That guy Tyler throws in the barrage, taking out 1 as well as himself. But Ghost Post is there to clean up the Mercy. And that's going to be a hold for Ghost Peppers.
Okay, quick question.
Yeah.
Engage hasn't popped sights yet, right?
No.
So Engage is at 40%, now 50.
Yeah,
Alright,
Engage hasn't gotten any shots.
No, he's been shut down.
Pretty convincingly.
Yeah.
Like, there's just so many distractions, so much like things that are shooting at Engage. There just isn't space for him to work at the moment. Pats does have this barrage set up, and with the nano boost coming into Zorp, he's gonna take a little bit of space. Thick Daddy gets slept off on the side, and Ghost Post is gonna take down Engage yet again. The story of this map so far. Small Squid is gonna invest in these bombs, but it's up in the high ground. It does take down H2O. I thought it was gonna fall down, and that would get more value. That guy Tyler does take out Zorp, but Pat's killing Thick Daddy means that they have quite a bit of point presence now. Siren should be falling here shortly. As well as Chaos can't run away from a May. And it's just that guy Tyler, and he's going to fall engaged at long last.
Whew. That was close.
I'm really hoping that now that they have defensive positioning, Chinese Takeout Academy's comp really sort of starts to shine now.
Yes, I am hoping so too. They, thankfully actually didn't have to invest that many ults, but it was close.
And they don't even have to here, because Zorp is going to pop that primal just to secure some kills in the back, I think, and manage to get out. But with Engage taking down 2, I think that he is going to get brought back to life. But they are going to have to wait. Engage gets pressured out a little bit, but Zorp with a huge kill onto that guy Tyler is going to stall him out even further. He's just up there denying the res potential from Ghost Peppers as they look to restabilize here coming into this next fight.
Alright, I think this should buy them about 10% more before GP can re-engage here.
Yep, so Chaos is going to come up here. He has the adaptive shield.
Oh, yes, that's beautiful!
Yep, and with the nano coming onto Zorp, that's the go sign. They're going to charge right in, take that Thick Daddy immediately. Engage falls low, but it's going to get healed back up. Osiren is getting chased by Zorp all around the buildings here, but Osiren will be managed to get out there. But Pats does find Ghost Post in the midst of all of that.
Oh my goodness, Pat's May is honestly just makes me smile. It's like,
wall.
Oh, you think you want to escape? No. You think you want to go in? Get frozen. Like, you think you want to do anything? Just kidding.
Absolutely. So we have them rotating around here. Again, the wall is going to come out. Chaos, it should just leave, honestly, because his team is walled off. He puts the mines down at the point. The investment of the dragons overlaps the mines, so there's not going to be anyone there. Pats is going to use the blizzard to zone people out, as well as kill off all of those mines. The beat gets dropped by H2O to help sustain them through this fight. That guy Tyler is going to throw in his barrage into Small Squid's defense matrix. Ghost Post is going to find Engage, however, racking up some more Widow kills in that 1v1. And with just at the moment, Thick Daddy contesting this point as well as Chaos. Small Squid is going to invest the Diva Bomb. That should find Chaos in the end. And it looks like they might get a last-second contest here coming in from H2O and Tyler. Really just poking around, but H2O is not going to be long for this world. Neither is that guy Tyler as his recall expires. And that's going to be China's Takeout Academy taking point 2.
That was a beautiful retake.
That was well played.
Yeah, yeah. So Shinrakai, with his dying breath, reses their other healer, which is also a main healer, and that was enough to that was enough healing to sustain through the rest of it. But it was, yeah, because in their turn they were able to take out Osiren, and since it was just H2O had already died, it was, yeah, that was wow, that actually reverse camp was beautiful. It really was.
Yeah, it was somewhat painful for the May comp to come into the point, attack into that, but once they got control, you're not gonna lose it. And again, we come into a very May favored map here, and we have Pats sticking on this May.
There's a reason why in Busan, by the way, we call her the devil.
Absolutely. So we have now Ghost Peppers coming up here, looking to get an engage. Pats comes around, we're looking for this wall. Wall's off Thick Daddy and Chaos, but really they don't put a lot of value out of that one, as it's not just the Reinhardt that gets walled off. And so so Chaos is going to be just fine. Swinging onto Zorp. He has that Discord Orb. Not able to really sustain through this, because Zorp taken down solo. Chaos is going to clean up Takeout and Shinrakai and Seven as well. And that's going to be a first cap over to Ghost Peppers.
Yeah, the
CTA
May.
was a little late there, right?
It was. They
what
were.
happened.
They also rotated the wrong way. And the May, like, there's what choke are you going to wall them if they rotate on the other side, right? So.
But now they push back in through the small choke on the high ground here. Bubble used from Chinese Takeout Academy means that something like be available. Shatter comes out from Chaos, finds 2 in the back, and charge in, gets stunned out. A Transcendence from 7 is going to answer that guy Tyler's rally, but that means that there's a free grab now on the side of Ghost Peppers. They're going to throw that in. That guy Tyler's going to find Zorp. Engage is going to fall as well. Chaos does fall for his charge there, so they're going to be down that Reinhardt. But he should be able to get back fairly quickly, especially now that they have the stagger kill onto 7. But they might be able to aggress, but having that Lucio there means they can just disengage and wait for the Reinhardt to come back. I think Ghost Peppers should still be able to hold this.
Yeah. Oh man, the ticking dangerously up. I think they should not engage. Yep, they're choosing the other direction. Good.
Yep, so they rotate around. The grab comes out from Pats. The Shatter as well from Zorp at the same time. The bomb comes out from both sides, finding one on piece. But Shinrakai falls on the side of Chinese Takeout Academy, as well as Zorp. The favor is in the side of Ghost Peppers, and they should be able to hold on to this point for a little bit longer, at the very least.
Okay.
That was not the cleanest ult combo that we've seen.
No, it wasn't. They only have 2 support ults, so the sound barrier plus the rally to work with here, with everything else being blown. And, well, I mean, the sound barrier could potentially negate.
Yep, so they use the rally to engage, no pun intended. The huge Chaos Shatter comes in, as well as the grab locking all of the members in. They're just going to get wrecked. As Ghost Peppers just presses all the Qs that they have, they're going to easily win this fight, and with that, the map, and with that, the series.
Oh my goodness, what an exciting series.
That was absolutely incredible to watch. Honestly, like, well played by both sides. I almost, like, the twist there is that the Mei didn't work as well on Mecha Base as it did on, it worked better on Downtown than it did on Mecha Base.
Which is actually, like, not the sort of intuitive map that you expect it to work on, right?
Yeah.
24 health!
Oh my god.
Goodness!
Honestly,
wow.
Chaos's Hammond was amazing. Like, so good. I don't know. So, okay, so I'm really confused as to who to pick for like MVP. Like, how do you even pick from amongst these people?
I think it was just beautiful synergy from all around, but also this is your chance to go trade some info with 7.
Absolutely. I mean, 7 did have some clutch chances. Like, I think that from the side of Chinese Takeout Academy, I'd probably say Small Squid with those Diva Bombs was absolutely clutch. And like, but again, it comes down to the synergy, right? And I think that Chaos played out of his mind on that Hammond, as well as on the Reinhardt.
Absolutely.
So
really close game. Just, it was such an honor to cast. Thank you guys for giving us this opportunity to do so. And it was absolutely very, very exciting.
And yeah, thank you so much. I've been Memre, my co-caster / Peanut Gallery Empress. And
And
thank you so much.
Shout out to our awesome first-time producer, Massive. Woo!
He did amazing. Thank you, everybody. And have a good night.
Good night.